so today I have a review for a brand that I have been wanting to try for a really long time. I found them on Instagram, pretty much like all of the brands that I want to try, and I was really attracted to their brand aesthetic and their packaging and the ingredients and just everything about this brand I was really attracted to, so I really wanted to give some of their stuff a try. And as you may have seen, this brand has been around a little bit. There are a couple of other reviews on different products than I'll be reviewing today, so I think it's really great that a lot of different products are being featured so that way it's not all of the same products from the same brand. I did reach out to Alexis, who is the owner of Lil Fox Botanicals, and asked about doing a review for her, and she agreed to send me some stuff to review for you guys. And she let me choose a couple of the products, the specific scents, and then the other stuff comes in like one scent. So there were a few things that I didn't get to pick out. But I love, like I said, that she sent out different products to different bloggers so that way you're not getting the same review for every one of these that you watch or read or whatever. So you're getting almost pretty much the entire collection in reviews from other bloggers. So a little bit about the company itself. Lil Fox Botanicals is a Florida-based company created by Alexis Rose and culmination of her most sensory passions, a place where organic botanical aromas, crystals collected from deep within the earth, and a love of natural beauty meet to enhance to your foxiest luxury experience. She invites you to follow the fox deep into the forest and bring the enchanted spa home. So this is more of a more high-end vegan skincare and body care range. All of the products are vegan, and they all sort of hit the more high range, the higher end spectrum of the price point. And like it says, Lil Fox Botanicals is a collection of luxury organic skincare products. All products are free of synthetic fragrances, sulfates, GMOs, parabens. Every plant element is meticulously selected with special attention to choosing the highest quality and ethically sourced ingredients, organic and wild harvested whenever possible. With a focus on creating skincare products that are potent and effective yet gentle, Lil Fox's formulations contain concentrated phytonutrients. In place of purified water, Lil Fox's formulations include the addition of delicate organic hydrosols. Hydrosols are produced during essential oil distillation and contain trace amounts of essential oils. In the quest to be an earth-friendly and environmentally responsible brand, Lil Fox has decided to refrain from using boxes to house the products because most often boxes are discarded once the product has been opened. Lil Fox packages products using a majority of Myron Violet glass containers while all glass bottles and jars provided are recyclable. And then a little bit about Alexis herself is that she is a certified aromatherapist, essential oil educator, organic cosmetic formulator, and phytotherapist. When she's not in her Lil Fox workshop, you can find her in her garden with her 2 canine companions and her sexy Italian Muppet, her husband, dreaming up the next Lil Fox creation. Each product is infused with her passion for the healing properties of exotic elements including wild-crafted and organic plant essential oils, delicate hydrosols, and magical crystals. So I do really like that about her brand, is that it incorporates such great ingredients and crystal, which a lot of people are really receptive to. I haven't delved into the world of crystals quite yet. But maybe that's next on my list. I don't know. I'm not even really in the essential oil category yet. I know I've got some learning to do. So I'm gonna go over the products that she sent me. She sent me 5 full size and then 2 sort of more sample size products. So I'm just gonna go over in no particular order, just the products that she sent me. So the first was the Chamomile Infusion Makeup Remover. The full size of this is $22, and this is an infusion of cold pressed and a certified organic jojoba liquid wax with gentle and soothing lavender, chamomile, and frankincense. It's formulated to be extra gentle on the delicate eye area and face. So like I said, the ingredients are chamomile, which is skin nourishing and soothing, frankincense, which has healing properties related to the skin and its promotion of new cell growth. Lavender encourages balance of the body, mind, and spirit. Jojoba wax is highly penetrating and demonstrates a molecular structure that closely resembles our skin's natural sebum. So that's it. There's only 4 ingredients in here. It's just the jojoba wax, chamomile, lavender, and frankincense. And it comes in a 20 ml little pump. So I find this actually to be a really effective makeup remover. I don't often wear makeup on my eyes. As you know, I don't really wear a lot of eyeshadow. Sometimes I will. So I did make sure that I had something on my eyes that I could use this with at least a couple of times so I could give you guys a really good review on what I thought of it. I actually think that this works better than a lot of makeup removers, like eye makeup removers that I've tried. I really like how quickly this one breaks down my makeup. It doesn't, so there are some that I've had to like really scrub, and you don't really want to do that around the eye area because the skin here is so much more delicate than the rest of the skin anywhere else on your body, and wrinkles here develop, you know, a lot faster. So I like that this one you don't have to really scrub at your skin to get all the makeup off. It just sort of like melts off. It just sort of gently melts off all of the makeup, and it's really effective. It smells... It definitely smells of the lavender and the chamomile. I can't smell the frankincense so much, but the lavender and the chamomile definitely. It's not overpowering. I definitely think that this would be great for sensitive skin or people who have sensitive eyes. I haven't had an issue using this, and I just think this is a really great eye makeup remover. This is one that I would repurchase after I've gone through the majority of the eye makeup removers that I've got already. I've got a couple, but I do prefer this one over all of the others that I have right now. So this one definitely is more precious than the other ones that I've tried, so I do like this. The next thing that I have is just a little sample, and this is of one of their face masks. They have two different face masks on the site. The one she sent me is the chlorophyll and tourmaline face mask, and this one is their green. I left a little bit in here. I really wanted to use this the other night, but I left a little bit in here so you could see what the color is. It's a green powdered mask. I love the smell of this one. The full size of this is $64, and it does come in like a glass jar. This is just the sample size. And this one, this is a brightening antioxidant face mask. So chlorophyll and tourmaline brightening antioxidant mask, that's a mouthful, is a luxurious water-activated facial treatment. Dry formula allows absolute purity and freshness to be released upon each application when activated with Lil Fox toning mist or water. The concentrated formula of antioxidant-rich French green clay and active botanicals found in chlorella algae and matcha green teas turn into a luscious, silky consistency. When applied to the skin, the Brazilian tourmaline crystals in mask become positively charged on one end and negatively charged on the other, thus allowing the nutrients, minerals, and antioxidants from clays, chlorella, and matcha to penetrate into the dermis. So the ingredients, the full ingredient list in this one is French green clay, which is one of the better clays, I think, at least for me in my skin. It really does the best job drawing out impurities and cleansing the skin. Then there's Brazilian tourmaline crystals, which say the reaction allows nutrients from chlorella and matcha and minerals from clays to absorb deeply into the skin. Chlorella algae, which is known for its high antioxidants to repair cellular damage. Organic matcha, which nourishes skin and protects against sun damage and free radicals, while its anti-inflammatory properties soothe and cool on a cellular level. So the only other ingredient in here that's not listed as sort of like one of the main ingredients is kaolin clay, which is the Amazonian white clay. Like I said, the full size of this one is $64, but it does come in a 3.4 ounce violet glass jar. So it comes in a pretty big jar, and you're getting a really decent amount of it. So I really like this mask. There are some clay masks that I've tried that can get sort of clumpy when you activate them, like the Aztec Healing Clay Mask. If you have that one, you probably know what I'm talking about. This one is really smooth, and it doesn't get as intense as some of those other ones that I've tried. This one feels really silky. It doesn't dry and irritate my skin as it's drying, and when I take it off, my skin isn't super red. There's a little bit of red from extra blood flow, but there was one that I used last night that my skin was just like bright red the moment that I took it off. Like, it does a really good job detoxifying, but it also is really intense and can sort of irritate my skin a little bit. This one definitely has more of a silky, calming, soothing property to it, as well as it being a detox mask. So I think that this does a really good job in sort of both categories of detox and soothing. So if you have more acne prone or oily skin that sort of needs the weekly detox, but you also have sensitive skin and sometimes masks can be really irritating or intense, this is one that I think that you should give a try, because it is, I think it is better, I think it is suited more for people who have sensitive skin because of the way that it performs. I think I've used this twice so far, and there's one mask left in here, like I said, and I'll probably be using this tomorrow now that I've done the video, because I've been really wanting to use this, but every time I look at it, I'm like, no, I really gotta save it. And you can definitely smell, all I can smell is the matcha. So if you know the matcha tea, you know it smells exactly like that, and it's really soothing and it's really calming, and I really, really like this. This is another one that I'll be picking up the full size of. So the next one that I have is an eye butter. This is the cucumber and black seed eye butter. This one is more of like a balm. It's a hard balm that you have to warm up and apply under your eyes. The full value of this one is $52, and this one says it's the only treatment your eye area desires. This is a daily treatment for aging gracefully. This rich formula of phytonutrients was created to provide moisture to cells, smooth the under skin and around your eyes, and to help fade lines and wrinkles. Concentrated with active botanical elements that nourish the skin, including mango butter blended with cold pressed oils from cucumber seeds, black cumin seeds, rosehip seeds, pomegranate seeds, argan kernels, avocado fruit, coconut, pumpkin seeds, marula kernels, red raspberry seeds, and jojoba seeds. There's a lot of really great stuff in here. The thicker molecules of the mango butter allow for slower absorption and long-lasting moisture throughout the day, while oleic acid-rich avocado oil enhances nutrients to penetrate deep into the skin. Formula includes cell regenerative frankincense and lavender, double infused with the oils. So, like I said, I'm going to go over the botanicals that are in here. So there's cucumber seed oil, which has been known to strengthen and improve skin elasticity. Black cumin seed oil, which contains high amounts of omegas, fatty acids, vitamin A's, B, and C. And it strengthens and maintains cell integrity. Rosehip seed oil helps regenerate tissue and eliminate wrinkles, fine lines, and sun damage. Red raspberry seed oil, which has pronounced anti-inflammatory properties. Marula oil, which again helps prevent wrinkles. Argan oil, which we all know is a really great all-around oil, and it's great for, it's high in vitamin E, which helps aid in reducing darker under eye circles. Pomegranate seed oil protects and strengthens skin cells on the surface and regenerates cells in the deeper layers of skin. And then avocado oil, which is another highly moisturizing, deep penetrating oil. So this one comes in a 14-gram jar, just like this. This is the full size of it. And like I said, it comes as a balm that you have to sort of warm up with your fingers. For a while, I was just able to sort of get it off the top with my finger, but I found that the deeper it goes into the container, I am not able to get my finger in there without, getting it under my nail. So I've been using a little scoop to dig it out the last couple of times that I've used it, and then warming it up on my fingers. So I do really like this eye butter. I've been using it at night only. I tried to use it during the day, but it's actually too oily. It's too thick and oily for my under eyes. I have to use something really light in under my eyes during the day because it doesn't absorb as quickly. At night, I like to put something on that's sort of more masking and treatment-like, because then it gets to sit and absorb in my skin overnight. And by the time I wake up, my under eyes are really smooth and they feel really good. So I do prefer this at night than as a day and night eye butter, for that reason that it's just a little bit too heavy, at least for me. If you've got more dry under eyes, this actually might work really well because it is so moisturizing and heavy. But if you have sort of more oily skin, that it can get oily in this area too, which mine does because I've got such oily, cheek area, it sort of rises a little. This would work better at night for you than for during the day. I really love the smell of this. You can definitely smell the lavender and frankincense again. It's just intoxicating. But it's a really nice formula. It does take a little while to warm up because the oils, especially during the winter, I found that when I first got it, it was still a little bit warm here. It emulsified just a little bit quicker, but during the winter it takes a little bit longer to get warm. But I really like it. It's really moisturizing. It's just a really nice under eye cream. I can't say for sure that it's done anything for my dark under eyes. Maybe I haven't been using it long enough, but I also have been using the Kahina eye serum during the day, which I know has been taking care of this area. So this might be a little bit impeded by the Kahina eye serum that I'm using to see if there's any real difference with this, but it is really moisturizing. It does sort of like plump up my under eyes during the night, and that's all I can really ask for, at least from a nighttime treatment. During the day, I really like the Kahina eye serum, but this one is a great nighttime eye butter. The next one that I've got is the Deep Forest deodorant. So this is their deodorant. They have two different scents. This is just the Deep Forest one, which I think is more unisex. It has more of like a woodsy, foresty, manly smell. But women can definitely use it too if you're into scents that are more unisex. The full size of this one is $25. This is the full size, and this is a pretty big jar actually of deodorant. So this one says it is a skin nourishing formula with organic coconut and macadamia nut oils combined with arrowroot powder, naturally procured aluminum-free baking soda, as well as detoxifying French green clay and kaolin clay, deodorizing essential oils of cedarwood and patchouli, formulated with other woodsy and earthy oils, create a delightfully spicy forest-like aroma. So this is designed to be gentle on the underarms and allow the body to release toxins the way nature intended. So I was really nervous about using a new deodorant because I haven't had very good experience with natural deodorants. I've either found one that's amazing, which is the Meow Meow Tweet one, or they haven't worked for me. That's pretty much been the only way that it's been. And especially the ones with baking soda, my underarms get really, really irritated. I get really painful bumps under my skin, and honestly I thought I had cancer the first time I ever had a reaction like that. I was like, why do I have bumps under my skin? But then I realized it's the baking soda in deodorants. So I had been staying away from baking soda deodorants, and when she said she was going to send this one to me, I was a little bit worried, but I also wanted to try it because I knew that this one had coconut oil as the base, which is what works for me in deodorants. If a deodorant doesn't have coconut oil in it, it doesn't work for me. So it's got to have a, coconut oil base to sort of, for it to really work on my body chemistry. So I was really skeptical using this, and when I first talked to her about this, she did tell me that it could take up to a month for my body chemistry to sort of like meld with the deodorant. So when I got this was all that I used. I used this every single day for about 3.5 weeks, and then I just couldn't take it anymore. I did email Alexis and tell her that this just did not work for me. There was just no way that this was ever working for me. I was smelling worse as the weeks go on. This is really gentle. It's got a really unique texture. I don't want to say it's like gel, but it's got a really different texture. It's not cream, but it really has got nice absorption. It smells really good. So I really do like the formula, and I like the way it smells. It just doesn't work for my body. So the good thing is that if you're really sensitive to baking soda like I am, this won't bother you, because I didn't have a reaction at all to the baking soda. It just didn't do anything to help with either sweating or body odor. I noticed that I was actually sweating more than I usually do, even wearing like the Meow Meow Tweet deodorant. I do sweat when I wear that, but it's not as much. I felt like for some reason when I was wearing this, I was like there was an overproduction of sweat. Which you don't want. I'll go over the ingredients. So this has got coconut oil, which I talked about. It's also got the aluminum-free baking soda, arrowroot powder, French green clay, macadamia nut oil, and then tocopherols. And it's got the cedarwood essential oil and patchouli essential oil. I don't really smell patchouli, but maybe I don't know what patchouli smells like. It smells mostly just like cedarwood to me. It might have like a little undertone of patchouli, but mostly cedarwood. So I did give this like a really good try. As you can see, I used a decent amount of product. I used like almost down to the bottom of the jar, this whole side of the jar. And I really gave it a good try, but it just did not work for me. And that doesn't mean that it won't work for everybody. It depends on your body chemistry. I found that for me, I tend to really get really bad body odor. I don't know why. Maybe I eat too much garlic and onions or something, but for me, it just doesn't cut it. I really need something more powerful and baking soda free and stuff like that. If you found that there are some natural deodorants that you do well with, you might like this and you might want to give it a try. But for those of you who like me, the Meow Meow Tweet is the only deodorant that ever works for you. This probably won't work for you either, and I wouldn't recommend it in that case. So I think it just depends on body chemistry. It's all about, trial and error and what works best for everybody, and not all the same products are going to work the same way for one person that they do for other people. So this is just definitely not one of the ones that works for me, but I do like that the formula and the scent, those are both, I think, really great. So if it just worked a little bit differently, I mean, this would be a really great deodorant, especially for the size. I mean, it's a pretty pricey deodorant, but I think you get a really decent size. So there's the deodorant. We've just got a couple of more. So there are 3 different toning mists that she offers. There is the one that I got, which is the Moondust, and then there are 2 others. She gave me the choice to choose between this one and the other 2. And I did go with this one, even though I was initially attracted to the more rose hydrosol. I picked this one because so this is the Moondust Lavender and Blue Chamomile Toning Mist. The 100 ml size, which is this, is $32. And this is also it has a smoky quartz infusion as well. So this says it's for all skin types, especially sensitive, irritated, or sun damaged. This soothing mist gives hydration to skin's tissue, leaving skin plump and dewy with a youthful vixen glow, thus allowing for faster absorption of our nourishing facial nectars. The reason I was attracted to this one is that it claims it calms redness and soothes troubled skin, which I have. I have a lot of redness when I'm not wearing makeup, and I have, you know, troubled skin. You guys have seen my skin before. So this one has lavender hydrosol. It acts as a humectant and also helps to balance the skin. It can be used for all skin types, including normal to combination. It possesses strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties and can be helpful in ability to help cool sunburn, soothe insect bites, and heal minor scrapes and cuts. It helps bring the skin and spirit back to natural balance, while its soothing and calming properties allow for mystic relaxation. Then it also contains blue chamomile hydrosol, which is similar to the aroma of chamomile tea, delivering a soothing energy to the senses and skin. It is extremely calming when combined with lavender and is very helpful to use as a linen spray and calming travel mist for babies and pets. I've got one cranky pet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try blue chamomile hydrosol the next time I do anything with my cat. So then the last thing is the Smoky Quartz, which regulates and stabilizes the detoxification of unwanted energies from the physical, emotional, and mental bodies. So I actually have kind of grown to like this mist. At first, I was really kind of put off by the scent, and I thought that it's just blue chamomile, because I've tried other things with blue chamomile in it that I can never get over the scent. Like, it just smells really... It smells almost like... You don't smell lavender at all. So I did actually mention that to Alexis in one of the emails I sent to her. I said, I'm not sure if it's like the blue chamomile or what it is, but it's just something about the scent of this. Like, I'm just not attracted to the scent of it. And she told me that the hydrosols actually have a different scent than actual essential oils. So if you go into this thinking that it's going to smell like lavender essential oils or blue chamomile essential oils, it's not going to, because the hydrosols have a different scent than the actual essential oils that you can like buy in the little jars do. So I think that's what my expectation was, is that this would smell like lavender with, you know, maybe a little bit of blue chamomile undertone. But it definitely just has a scent that I just can't even like put my nose on. But aside from that, I do, since I sent her that email, I think I sent that to her about a month ago, I have sort of grown to become accustomed to the scent. I don't find it as offensive as I did when I first started trying it, and I think it does work really well with their face nectar. I would probably try one of the other two scents the next time. She did tell me that the rose one is definitely more appealing to more people, so I probably will get the, I think it's the Aphrodite. I think I'm going to pick that one up after I finish this one. But also what's really special about these toning mists is that they contain the crystal, not like in powder form, but there's an actual crystal. Hopefully you can hear it. There's like a little crystal like at the bottom of this jar. So when you're done with the toning mist, you can dump out the crystal and keep the crystal, which I think is really, it's a really cool idea. So I definitely want to get the other two, just sort of so I have a crystal collection, if that sounds weird, but I do like this. Like I've said in previous videos, I think toners don't really do one thing or the other for me. They're just, I sort of use them more as a hydrator for my skin when it's feeling a little bit irritated, or for a carrier for my facial oils. I like to spray my face down every time I put a facial oil on and after, which sort of helps with the absorption of the facial oil. So I think, for at least for me, toners I haven't really found to do one thing or the other. I haven't noticed a reduction in like my skin redness or like the healing of any of my acne or anything like that. So I haven't noticed any significant difference from using this, but I do like it, and I will be trying her other ones when I'm out of this one. So with the toning mist, which I usually use the toning mist morning and night these days. I've been consistently using it twice a day. At night, I will also use the SEABUCK in Neroli facial oil, which is, for the face nectar, that's what she calls it, which is one of her two face nectars. She also has one, I think, that's geared more towards mature and dry skin. This one is definitely marketed towards oily and combination skin, acne prone skin like mine, because SEABUCK, because this has ingredients in it that really help with inflammation and acne and that kind of thing. So the price of her face nectars, and this is the full size, this is the 20 ml, is $72. And I'm sorry if you can hear like a leaf blower in the background. The guy across the street just decided to like mow his lawn and blow leaves around, which seems to tend to always happen when I turn my camera on these days. Someone's blowing something around. But anyway, So the SEABUCK and Neroli Face Nectar is a gorgeous infusion of active botanical seed oils with skin repairing essential oils of neroli, palm rosa, and sandalwood, formulated for normal to combination to oily skin. Grapeseed oil contains high amounts of antioxidants and omega-6 linoleic acid, while watermelon seed oil from Africa helps to unclog pores. Superstar ingredient, sea buckthorn oil, a magic addition to the formula, is full of vitamin A, vitamin C, and B2 to help revitalize and plump cells, encourage faster regeneration, and thin fine lines and wrinkles. This antioxidant and nutrient-rich nectar is quickly absorbed into skin, providing light moisturization, an effective daily treatment in aging gracefully. So this says to use 1 to 3 pumps. I find that I use 2 pumps and that works great for my entire face. So this has grapeseed oil, which is astringent and antibacterial, watermelon seed oil, which dissolves sebum buildup, unclogs pores due to the high content of omega acids and linoleic acid. And I have tried other serums in the past that have watermelon seed oil, and they have worked really well for my skin, so I do like that ingredient. There's sea buckthorn seed and berry oil, which are nourishing, revitalizing, and restorative. Argan oil from Morocco, which improves skin elasticity, plumps skin cells, and effectively combats free radicals. Pomegranate seed oil, which is deeply penetrating. Red raspberry seed oil, which has high anti-inflammatory properties. Neroli, which is antibacterial and astringent again and aids in cell regeneration. Palm rosa, which helps balance sebum production. Sandalwood, and it's astringent again and it's skin healing. Grapefruit and bitter orange are both astringent and antibacterial, adding a bright and sparkling aroma. I definitely smell the bitter orange in here, at least. I don't know if I smell the grapefruit, but I smell the bitter orange. And it says safe dilutions are used by our essential oil therapists to avoid any phototoxic reactions with the sun. So they do say that you can wear this during the day and it won't have the photosensitivity that vitamin C's and citrus oils can have on your skin. Well, like I said, I've been using this at night. I tend to use this on the days that I'm having really bad skin. Like, I sort of alternate this with my Mahalo Vitality Elixir because I think that the two can compare really well. They both have a lot of the same ingredients in it. Sea buckthorn being sort of like the star from both of them that gives it that really orange color. This has, let's see if I can show you, it has a really orange color. And it even sort of like gives an orange tint, which is another reason why I like to put it on at night, because it can, when I look in the mirror after I've put it on, it leave my skin sort of orange. Like you can see, it leaves sort of like an orange film, which I don't mind, and it's gone by the morning, but it's definitely something to consider if you use it during the day. The SEABUCK has that tendency to sort of like stain things orange. But like I said, I really do like this. I think this is a really great facial oil. I think their other one is Rose and Marula, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't look it up and write it down, but I'm pretty sure that that's the other one. But I think that this is a really great face nectar or face oil for people who have oily skin, such as myself. I don't experience any new breakouts. This actually helps calm anything that I've got going on during the night. And when I wake up, my skin is like rejuvenated. It doesn't look as good as some oils that I put on my skin, but it definitely does a good job with oil and healing of my skin. So it doesn't make my skin look radiant or anything like that. I have experienced sort of like a full transformation of my skin with some other oils. So this won't, at least for me, this doesn't make my skin like radiate glowingness when I wake up in the morning. It just does a really good job healing my skin and sort of like pumping it full of really good for my skin antioxidant packed nutrients. It just is it just has a lot of really great, amazing ingredients in it. So the last thing that I have is the other sample that she sent me, and this was of their Moon Blossom No. 1 perfume oil. The full size of this one, which I believe it's in a roller ball. Yeah, it's in a 10 ml roller ball. It's in a glass, you know, one of those roller ball things. I've just got a little like vial sample here. I believe this is the most expensive thing that they sell. This is $95, but it smells so, I am wearing it today. It smells so, I'm going to use her word, rich and seductive, because it really is. Its intoxicating exotic aromas of sandalwood, jasmine, orange blossom, pink peppercorn, and pink grapefruit entice you to stroll under the enchanting moonlight. Working with only natural botanical elements to create the ultimate sensory indulgence, we formulate with an array of the finest essential oils, absolutes, CO2 extracts, florals, resins, and spices. Each note unfolds as it melts upon contact with your skin. Tantalize your senses with hints of Indian bergamot, night blooming jasmine, Tunisian neroli, and Madagascaran bourbon vanilla bean. An intricately layered and elegant scent that appeals to both women and men, which I think this is definitely something that men and women can both use. I definitely don't think that this is just a feminine scent, because it is still like sort of like rich and dark and like really seductive. It really is. So again, this is a oil, so it's not like a perfume spray. It's one that you just sort of roll on, and you only need a little bit because it is really concentrated and really strong. I just lightly do like this every time I want to wear it and then rub my wrists together, and I find that it lasts me about 4 to 5 hours. It's not like most natural perfumes, and especially oil-based ones, it's not super long lasting. It's not going to last you all day, so you definitely would need to reapply like midday if you're planning on wearing it for a long amount of time. So if you like sort of more rich, intoxicating, and really powerful scents, because this is a really powerful scent. It's not subtle in any way at all. You'll definitely really like this one, especially if you like more oil-based rollerball formulas. This is another one, again, that you would really like of all those reasons. So again, I really like this one. I'm going to try to make this one last me a long time, because I've got a lot of perfumes that I would need to go through before I would be able to purchase this one, especially because the oil-based rollerballs tend to last not as long as the other perfumes, like the spray ones that are more alcohol-based or that kind of thing. So the oil-based ones definitely don't last as long. So that's why I would want this to sort of be like the only one that I'm using at the time, so as not to waste it. So that is everything that I actually have for you that she sent to me for review for you guys. I'm really impressed overall with the quality and the performance and the formulations and the aesthetic, like everything about this brand. I'm just super attracted to the brand as a whole and all of the other products. There are so many other products that she's got. She has another face mask, there are other toning mists, there's one other face nectar, she's got body butters and body oils and body scrubs, she's got another eye serum. There's just a lot of other really great things on her website that she has available, and there are a lot of other things on my list that I really want to try because some of them just sound so amazing. I think the next on my list is the body scrub. There's like the ylang ylang body scrub, which just sounds fantastic, so I really want to try that. I do have a coupon code for you guys for 20% off anything on the website. It is only going to be good until November 20th, which I might see if I can get her to extend that just a little bit, because I am a little bit late posting the review that I was going to post. I had been planning this for a long time, and certain things just kept coming up that I wasn't able to get it out when I wanted to, but I finally had a moment to sit down today and do this review for you guys because I've been wanting to for such a long time. And like I said, I'd been following this brand for quite a while before I reached out to Alexis, and I really wanted to share another all-vegan brand with you guys with really great organic and non-toxic and just really amazing ingredients. So if you are into that kind of thing and you really like products like the ones that I just mentioned, definitely check out her website. She's got a lot of really great stuff on there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.